Wait, we not. All right, now we good. Hello, everybody. Welcome to We're All Set, the podcast. We're filming episode 21 today. Today we have a very special guest. His name is Paul. He sits to my right. But before we introduce him, my name is Kayla Martinez.
Your boy Free, a.k.a. Uncle Free.
Rich, I'm around him in the building.
And now I'm going to pass the mic to Paul to let him introduce himself, just so I don't fuck that shit up. So, Paul, who are you and what do you do, and produce your credentials?
Thank you, Kayla. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't too much worried about you fucking it up from the beginning. You can act like you got some sense from time to time, so that's cool.
Ooh, it's gonna get spicy today, and I'm excited.
Yeah. Now, shout out to my brothers, Rich and Free, man. I called them the Skip Bayless, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Shay of this podcast shit, man. They got some great things going. They keep everybody entertained at all times. They've been like this and controversial since I known them. I've been knowing them 10 plus years, and I met them with controversy. So it's like, it's only fitting that they're doing this now.
It's so funny.
Yeah,
I want to hear the story, not now, but I do want to hear that story.
I'm just saying, they just known for talking shit. Like, this is who they are now is who they've always been, you know what I mean? And they steadfast in their opinions, and I love that about them, you know what I mean? So, but no, Paul, just, Southwest Atlanta, born and raised here, serial entrepreneur. I manage talent, music business, and songwriters, the producers. I have a management collective with 3 other partners, with Kirsten Daniel, Pat Afeku, and Pat Dixon, called the Certified Agency. We represent the producer Earl on the Beat, artist and songwriter Landstrip Chip, artist and songwriter Davion, who's Grammy nominated, and a young lady by the name of Savannah, who's also a songwriter. So that's just a little bit about myself. I know a little bit about a little bit. So let's get this shit on. Come on. What you got?
And like I said, and he got money. And you always gotta add that at the end. Say what you're doing and say, so basically I'm getting to a bag. And I can vouch for that. He's cute, he got money, and he's smart. Because let me tell you guys something. Me and Paul do this thing where we have this banter, and everything that he says, you can argue with anybody, but when I argue with him, he always makes sense and he makes things come together. And that's why I was so excited for him to be on the show, because I am excited to hear what he's gonna say about all of our topics. So I'm really excited to have you here, honestly.
Thank you, Kayla. That's a blessing. Y'all hear that, man? That's such a nice young lady. Thank you.
So we can get into our first segment, which is going to be the elephant in the room, the death of the Honorable Kobe Bryant. So my question is to the guys, because I'm not much of a basketball fan, you guys know that. So it was upsetting me as far as him being someone's father, because I have a close relationship with my father. So I think it hit home to me because I couldn't even begin to fathom that terrible thing, but as far as basketball and him being an idol, it didn't hit me from that perspective. So I'm interested in hearing, the guys today, and I want to know, where were you when it happened, and what type of emotion did it bring out of you, and how do you feel?
Yeah, I'll go right out and say it. Like, I was teary-eyed, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Kobe situation. I was actually out celebrating my niece's birthday. She's the nicest basketball player in her age bracket in the state of Georgia.
She is good. She's very good.
She's lit. And we just got her some sneakers. And she was like, she wanted to get some wings, so we went to JR Crickets. Next thing you know, I get the alert on the phone, boom, so I'm like, Kobe died. So then I had to double check, and it was like more and more confirmation. And my cousin, she just started tearing up crying. She ain't want to talk. The whole rest of the day, she stopped talking. She ain't talk. Because the reason she played ball is because Kobe. She always wanted to meet Kobe. Like, that was her thing. Like, she wanted to get lit so she could meet Kobe one day. So it's just really tragic and unfortunate. And that's just what it was. Like, everybody knows, like, there was Jordan, but we really caught the tail end of Jordan, like, people in my age bracket. So it was really Kobe and LeBron. Like, we saw Kobe from start to finish. So, like I said, it was just really devastating, because I was hurt. I ain't gonna hold you up. Like, I wasn't balling, but I was teary-eyed. That shit was fucked up. So, that's it. That's all I gotta say about that.
I was in LA that morning, you know what I mean? Like, had a good morning, you know what I'm saying? Started out good. It was, it was Grammy weekend, so it's a lot of different things that been going on all weekend. And, just mapping out your Sunday. And then I heard it, like, where I was at, my people. I heard them whispering. And it's like, you think you hear some shit, like, nah, I didn't hear that, what I think I just heard, right? Then they said it again, like, Kobe died. And the third time, like, it was screamed out, like, yo, Kobe died. And it was like, yo, nah, what the fuck? Like, this can't, it can't be like Kobe Bryant. It's gotta be somebody from the hood, somewhere that they know since they was a kid. It can't be Kobe Bryant. All right, come in, show, the phone, and TMZ reported. I go back to my phone, and my phone is now going off like crazy. And it's just like a surreal moment. Like, I was out there when Michael Jackson died too. But this was like a little different because it was like so tragic. Like, I think it's like when artists die, typically we think of like drug-related type deaths. So it's like, damn, something happened. I'm not trying to, group everybody in the same box, but just how sometimes it happens. When you hear like Kobe Bryant, that doesn't make sense because, like, for me personally, I've been watching ball my whole life. He's the greatest basketball player I've ever seen. I've always said this. I'm not just saying this. Rich, you've been a part of these conversations, me talking like this. Like, this is, like, I don't care. Like, Michael Jordan, I saw him as a kid. I didn't see him as a grown man. LeBron, I'm very appreciative of what he does, done for the game, what he does. But for me, Kobe Bryant was like that. He was that nigga, let me just say it. Like, he's like superhero status. Like, some niggas is not supposed to die at the young age of 41. Like, and the things that he did post-retirement, I think is what made us love him even more and appreciate him even more. Because a lot of guys,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, for real, like, we keep on ball, like, for real, we talk about this all the time, like, don't be the old hating ass nigga, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of dudes retired as ball players and rappers, and they're bitter. I don't know, for whatever reason.
Because there's more money in both fields.
Absolutely.
Niggas in the NBA is making way more money.
Facts.
You got niggas like Timothy Mozgov making $40 million contracts. And then you got,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying, in the rap shit too, they millionaires. They making way more money.
Facts.
There's way more information. And just to piggyback off what you were saying, for me, for Kobe, I was a bigger fan of post NBA Kobe than I was of when he was playing ball. Cause like I said, during the AI series and early on, I wasn't fucking with Kobe. I'm not even gonna step here in front. But after the little scandal hit and he, you know what I'm saying, got through that, God willing, and he stopped wearing Adidas, I was fucking with Kobe. 81 points, championships against the nasty Celtics. I was feeling that Kobe. I like Pops Kobe, got investments. I like he said, he's schooling the youth. Like, you don't see Michael Jordan holding no camps and shit where current NBA niggas could come and work on footwork or just get, you know what I'm saying, advance their skills. Kobe's doing that. He's embracing it. You know what I mean? LeBron broke his record. He embraced it. He made a post about it. Shout out to you for pushing the game forward. He's vocal, you know what I'm saying? As far as, like, you got niggas like Jordan, maybe like the Pat Ewins, they're, like, way more aloof. Like, they distant, which is cool. I ain't knocking it.
Right.
But I just like what Kobe was doing. I like his energy. So it's just really a fucked up situation overall. Like he said, with the Mike shit, and I'm a big Mike fan, like, that death was right there. Like, Nipsey shit was here, but Kobe and Mike shit was like a couple levels above. Like, no disrespect to Nipsey.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Kobe and Mike shit a little different. Like, Nip shit was fucked up, and for me, I'm like, damn, he was on the right path, but Mike shit had me sick. Like, and Kobe shit had me sick. So it's just, those is icons, black icons right there.
I'm gonna stand up. Nip and Kobe shit's way crazier than Mike shit. Mike was a weirdo, and he was a drug addict. And it wasn't that deep.
Well,
at
not
that
that
point.
he's
He was already washed. I didn't care. It's like, all right, I got what I got out of Mike.
It's not
I ain't
about
need
that.
no
It's more so of, you can't, when you don't do drugs. He died from some old horse tranquilizer or some shit.
Some
so when
next level
it doesn't hit home to you, because I can sleep at night knowing I don't do that shit. But have anybody at this table ever flown in a helicopter? Absolutely yes. So then it makes you go, damn, every time I go up in the air, my shit could crash. That is when it hits home different, because it puts you in that perspective of, this could be me.
Right.
With the Mike shit, that could never be me, so it didn't scare me,
And see, this dynamic too is a little more extreme too. Like, the fact that he died transporting his daughter to practice.
Don't forget that.
It's like
that's tragic.
The
like,
daughter shit is
super
that shit really makes it that much
like-
gross.
absolutely.
Like who would think that? You feel
Total
me?
tragedy.
That's
Like,
when you feel the safest. When you have a family,
the
you never think
nastiest shit.
that.
Like, probably the worst shit you can think of is probably that. Like, what could you think of that's worse than that?
That was
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think to make myself feel better, I told myself this. Like I said, I have a very close relationship with my father. And if, God forbid, I had to be in a fucked up situation, or I had to crash, or be scared, or be about to die, let me be with my daddy. You know, like, let him be the one embracing me and telling me it's okay, because that makes the situation as best as what it can be.
Wow.
You know.
That's
That's how I would sleep at night if I was his wife. It's like, at least they were together.
I was thinking about that shit from the other direction, honestly. When that shit first happened, I was like, yo, imagine being there and you know, like, yo, my kid's about to die too.
Harder
like,
for him, but
like,
easier
you know
for
what I mean?
her.
Like, cause you know, when you got kids, when you about to check out, the first thing you think is like, all right, my kid's gonna hold it down.
Right.
You be like, damn, you about to be a dub too. Like, that's crazy. Man, like the opposite direction is like Nancy, like you said, on her side, it's probably like the one thing she can hold on to. On his side, it's probably like,
it's harder for him, but it's easier for her, and I'd rather it be softer on her than
I mean,
he
yeah,
can
of
handle
course.
it, you know.
This is just a tragic situation for all those, like, even, you know what I'm saying, take it a step further, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about, like, Gigi's teammates, right?
Yeah.
Their team, her other teammates, the surviving ones, lost 3 teammates and 2 coaches in one day. Yeah. Just think about it as a 13-year-old kid, like, the trauma to live with that.
That's within that team.
Come on, man. That's crazy, man.
You're never gonna forget that shit.
You're never gonna forget
Right.
this is a terrible, like, this is a disgusting story that I one day I'm gonna have my kids are gonna ask me, yo, who's Kobe Bryant? And I have to say, yo, this is who he was, and this is how he died. Like, this is terrible.
And too, while we on topic, I just feel like, you know, all the journalists and reporters, like the Gayle Kings of the world, that been jumping out the window and like trying to like fake tarnish Kobe's legacy. I do think she was out of bounds for that, but I feel like the way that we address that, we could be a little bit more respectful, because like I said, it makes me uncomfortable when black people attack other black people. I'm talking about with Snoop when he called her out, called her whatever name he called her. I get it. I get the passion, I get the hurt where it's coming from, but I feel like the message can be better in how we deliver it. The delivery has to be a little bit more respectful, because at the end of the day, when we just look bad as a race, as blacks, just going at each other, tearing each other down in front of white people, I don't like it. Like, I don't like when people say nigga in front of white people, in the same way I didn't like how he jumped on her to that level with that type of vitriol in front of white people, because he did it on the internet where everybody can see it, so niggas is laughing and thinking it's cute. And yeah, I get it, but at the end of the day, Gail's still our sister. Like, you know, she might be a little misguided in the middle, lost, but at the same time, she's still in our circle, so we gotta keep it. Let's just be respectful about it and how we just addressing certain people in certain spaces. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick with that. That's it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that was very well put. I think it was touchy, and I think that, I mean, the case is closed.
I mean, but like, are we surprised Snoop Dogg violated a bitch? Like, that's Snoop Dogg. Like, it's
no, I don't think we
not really surprised, but I mean, he's older now. Like, he's not doggy style. It's not 92, bro. Like, everybody gotta grow. Like, look at Jeezy. He had a rag and bone fucking fashion show.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like, you can evolve.
When I swiped right on the thing and it was like, it went left like funky old dog face monkey. I'm like, damn, Unc.
Like, you went a little crazy.
Unc went straight Unc. That's a straight Unc shit.
Oh god.
So that's really it.
Let's talk
What's
about
going on in sports?
What's going on with LeBron? He's keeping up with Kobe's legacy. So he had a game, then the following game, they canceled the first game, then they had another game, and everybody felt like this was his chance to go hard in the fucking paint, because, you know, this is your night to show your, and then they lost.
Dame gave him a 50 pack.
That was upsetting to fans, I'm sure.
Listen, I know I saw all of Free's posts. He was tight about the whole situation.
Yeah, I was out too.
That's how I knew this, because Free was going on.
But listen though, like, for real, I'm glad I'm here now. We can talk about this on the show. Like, do y'all understand how emotional of a time period that was? Like, that is an emotional roller coaster though. Like,
it's emotional for
everybody.
anybody.
Drop 60 when they emotional.
Yeah. But some people not like that though. You feel me? Like,
so he don't got Mamba mentality.
I'm not.
Braun don't got Mamba. He not Mamba mentality.
I mean,
I like Braun.
Hey, you know, some people show they like some people.
Dame got it. LeBron don't.
I mean, some guys just. I think they're two different type of beasts. You feel me? Like, you know, I ain't a super pro LeBron guy, but I recognize his greatness and his talent. But yo, just think about it though. You do break your record. You're one of the last few people to talk to him before he dies. and then you gotta come back in LA after they give you this tribute with Usher singing, everybody, the whole arena's crying.
60 shots,
Like,
Kobe.
come on, like,
But
I can't.
when you see the nigga on the other team,
you know what I mean?
when you know everything is on you to give everybody some type of little bit of joy, and the nigga on the other side is coming for blood. And you not gonna get some blood back, like he was
Everybody
looking sus.
Everybody handled that's all I can say.
In the heat of the moment, when the niggas coming for my blood, all that shit is zoned out.
You should kick in.
In the heat of the like you still LeBron. You a champion.
Yeah.
This nigga compared to you, this nigga's a nobody. He's Dame. Like it's not get crazy, but compared to you, he's a nobody. And in the heat of the moment, when it comes down to like yo, and you know this nigga coming for my blood, this nigga's trying to really win the game. You like yo, this nigga's really trying to win the game right now.
Man, I took that shit, Rich. It's like it's gonna either go one or two ways. Either they're gonna blow them out or they're gonna get blown out. I said that from the beginning because it's just the emotional roller coaster, man.
They
just
blow it out on Kobe night.
I mean,
Bro, show up. It's Kobe night. That's it.
Yo,
Don't make him feel bad about it now.
Nah, fuck that. I don't care about none of this shit LeBron doing. All these little patches with Kobe number on it. Do the same dunk Kobe did. Look, all this, I don't give a fuck, bro. Win the chip.
Hello.
C-H-I-P.
You know, say everybody know I'm a Lakers fan since I've been a Lakers fan my whole life, but I'm a little biased about this shit. Like, I'm always about family first. You know what I mean? So I really want to see my man get his one, like he deserved that.
Luke.
I want to see Luke. I want to see the Clippers win. You know what I mean? Like,
I want to see the Rockets win, man.
No, that's never gonna fucking happen.
Shit, man.
I feel you though. I feel
You know what I'm saying?
Lucky I stuck that one in 04.
We need that. You know what I mean? We need that. You know?
I feel you.
That'd be good for Lou. I like Lou. Shout out to Lou. He showed up to the show.
Yeah, but
Little real nigga by his shit.
for sure.
But I need Westbrook. What else is going on in sports?
Let's talk about the Super Bowl was last week, and it's funny because when we prepped for this, I had to ask the boys like, I don't even know who played in the Super Bowl, so I damn sure don't know what happened, and I damn sure wasn't rooting for nobody because I feel like if the Patriots not playing, what are we here for?
Oh wow!
I mean, Tom is the greatest though.
Tom is the greatest.
Hello.
I'll say this.
So how did y'all care? Like
Yeah,
who's
because I
y'all's
lost
team?
some money on that shit. And
Who's you going for?
I mean, the 49ers was up by 10. They should have won. That nigga, Kyle Shanahan is a bozo. Yeah, I didn't really have a dog in the fight. I'm happy for Andy Reid. I'm not really a big Mahomes fan. Like, he's like pro police and shit. So I can't really get behind niggas who's like pro police.
Wow.
So that's it. I wanted like a dark skinned quarterback. Am I wrong for saying that?
So random.
I wanted like Lamar, Deshaun in there, or Russell. I like Russ too. I used to think Russ was corny, but I appreciate Russell Wilson now. Like, I don't fuck with nobody talking. Like, I got a black R&B wife. You know what I mean? He taking care of somebody else's kids, his kids. And he nice. He's really elite. Like, he been nice for a while. Like, niggas don't give him his credit. He's
Super
really
Bowl
like
champ,
that.
Super
And he got a
Bowl.
ring. Should have had two. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't do that dumb shit. But overall, it was cool. It was calm. How you feel? I respect Patty M, though.
I don't understand how you you kind of slick disrespected my homeboy. Like,
I don't
shout
know.
out to
He's just corny to me. Like, I don't like his
I mean,
energy.
he could. You might not respect his, you know what I'm saying, everything else, but
He nice.
He's not a better quarterback. Let's just keep it a buck.
Nah, he got it. He can have it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What you gotta say, Rich?
You gotta respect his body. Like, come on.
Basically, there's not a better quarterback.
Nah, he the best out right now.
The game was cool. I wanted Andy to turn it up early. I'm an old school Eagles fan, so Andy's my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? If Andy's still in the game, I'm still in the game. Basically, fuck that. And Mahomes black enough for me. I'm rolling with him. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really just wanted them to turn it up. But then even when they was down 10 with like 8 minutes left, I was like, it ain't over. Like, it's not over at all. They got that quick 7. And I knew it was like, this pressure's on Jimmy G. It's over. Jimmy G not gonna bring it through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jimmy G is definitely sus.
He like Kirk Cousins.
Shanahan, none of that. They got scared over there. What's his name? Sherman got roasted. Man times in a row.
Oh, man.
He got roasted. OD. Like,
Man.
they was killing him every place. Like, they was looking for him.
Shouts out to Sammy Watkins.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So it looked like they was looking for him.
I mean, you know, everybody always.
He not
tries
like
to-
that a man to man.
What's
about
the
to
nigga
say,
name?
yeah.
Damian Williams was killing too.
Achilles, that
Shouts out to him
ACL.
for
Damian
real.
Williams
Shout out
was
to him.
killing. They like, I was like, yo, he really could have a shot at the MVP. Like, it low key was, His MVP for that one game.
Nah, still going. My man had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had 3. He ran one in too. He ran one.
So
but the 2 picks was nasty.
They were.
The game hanging in the balance.
They were. But he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went and got it out of the mud.
Yeah, that's what he do. I'm just. I can't believe Andy got a chip. Like I didn't know I was gonna see
You
it.
didn't think he ever win one?
I didn't think he was gonna win one.
That's what I mean. I can see why you said it because he was legendary for choking in moments like
Yeah,
this.
like
straight up.
yeah, he was down in every single game of the playoffs
Facts.
by a lot.
Yeah, 10 in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes left is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
That's
win.
crazy.
And then win by 11. That's crazy.
they smacked them
Yeah,
niggas.
kind of crazy.
Y'all, I'm sorry. It be feeling like y'all speaking a different language. Like, I don't even know what, but I do have to ask this question. Where does Mahomes fit in the quarterback discussion?
He's the
He's
best.
the best right now. You can say that. He's the best. If we get another one, I'm gonna start putting him in the top 5. Fuck it.
But hold on. Let's not get crazy, right? So if you put
What?
another nigga on that same as that team, he's not winning the chip.
No.
No.
Oh, so
Alex
you put,
Smith had
Yeah. Alex Smith had it for years.
Alex Smith is
Smith
mad
had
normal.
niggas.
I'm talking about if you put Deshaun Watson on that team.
Maybe.
If you put Scam Newton on that team.
I mean,
If you put
Damn, you and Ratchet, he might have
if you put Lamar Jack on that team, that team don't win a chip.
No.
So Mahomes is the only quarterback in the league
Y'all
that can
don't
take
got
that
a
position.
ratchet like that.
Yeah,
Deshaun
facts.
may be the only nigga that can
Facts.
do it. But them other niggas, Cam not accurate, and I like Cam.
Because all of the niggas on his team is nice. They fast. They everything you want.
But you
Yeah.
gotta put the ball there. Like, niggas, it's not like niggas forget that. Like, this nigga,
So
Patrick
so
is
y'all
doing all
so
this
y'all are
shit.
really convinced that if any other quarterback in the whole league was on that team, they would not have won a
I
chip.
can't like if it was a fifth, we would all be drunk by now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it ain't. So we can't. I can't
I'm
give
just
it.
saying.
I can't say that
I can't
because Alex
say-
Smith had niggas, and they was winning 10 wins. They was 10 wins.
Alex Smith is
Wow.
wow. Alex Smith is dumb generic. Alex Smith is like the most generic version of a quarterback you can find. Somebody that's actually good. Like any one of the top. I feel like any
So
one of the top.
you think Aaron Rodgers could win a Super Bowl with that team?
Yeah, I think any one of the top 6 quarterbacks in the league would have won a chip with that team. Or could definitely
could.
had won that chip.
I don't necessarily disagree with that, but
You know what I'm saying?
But Pat,
if Deshaun Watson was a quarterback on that team, they'd have won a chip. If
But I can say the thing about
if,
Patty Mahomes. I feel like if you would have put Patrick Mahomes on the Ravens, they beat the Titans 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
I like that one.
You know what I mean? Like,
I like that one. That's a good one.
yeah,
why is
because
this?
Lamar threw some nasty shit up. Like,
He did.
I like
Oh my
Lamar.
God.
He gonna
And-
stand up. He threw some ducks.
And
man.
why
Yeah,
this free?
yeah,
And
yeah.
they like Houston don't got weapons neither out there with Deshaun.
Houston got Deshaun got niggas
One.
over there.
Deshaun got one.
Maybe 2.
He got DeAndre
Three.
and the other one.
But
What's the other
and
receiver
Fuller.
name?
Oh,
Yeah.
and Fuller. You got
Fuller, alright,
Hopkins.
Fuller's alright.
You got Hopkins,
Fuller.
Fuller.
Who? Kenny Still is not like that.
He's
still
alright.
aight,
Kenny
though.
Still is not
He's
like
aight.
that.
He's
They
aight.
running backs is not like
Kenny
that.
Still ain't had a running
They
back.
tight end is definitely not like
Okay,
that.
you didn't half the country know who Damian Williams was until the Super Bowl.
That's
no
a fact.
disrespect
He
to
been
him.
cooking
No
all
disrespect.
season though.
He been
Him and Shady
he
been
was
cooking.
injured.
They been
Shady, hold on,
sharing.
whoa,
They
whoa.
been
Shady
sharing
hasn't been
backfield.
cooking anything. Let's stop right there.
He's doing
right there.
alright.
No. Shady was at least he was a non-injured, not eligible. He didn't even dress in the Super Bowl.
Nah, he probably was drunk the night
No,
before.
he
or
wasn't.
something.
He wasn't.
I don't know
eligible
how
to
he
play.
ended up. How that happened.
Shady's been done.
He been having a couple.
He
He had a
been
couple
done,
games.
man. Get the fuck out of here. Shout out to Shady. He got a Super Bowl ring, but whatever. But he's been done.
Yeah, but they done had an alright running game all season though. You know what I mean? Nigga been doing alright. So look at the niggas Mahomes got, B. You know what I'm saying?
Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, and,
Tyree Hill, Sammy Watkins,
else?
Kelce.
Cole Hardman,
And
Travis Kelce.
He got a lot of speed.
Yeah, you talking about the best niggas in their
got
position in the
three
league,
niggas.
damn near. All of
Yeah,
them.
Sammy Watkins is top 5 receiver. No.
Fuck,
Top 10?
No.
Top
Oh, he's
15?
not,
Hell
bro.
no.
Top
Come on,
15?
Stop. Like, niggas
Sammy Watkins was one of the
Yeah,
best
you
receivers in the
nasty.
league at one
Yeah,
point.
At one point, like 10
What,
years,
with-
5
on
It wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long.
Yeah,
He not.
Like,
He not that old. He not like a 40-year-old
like
nigga.
32.
Bro,
No,
niggas
he's
don't
not.
think top receivers and
He
think
might
Sammy
not be.
Watkins.
He
Like,
not that.
niggas might say Tariq. Niggas might even say Tariq Hill. Like, he's just fast.
Sammy Watkins at your second or third receiver is crazy. That's a good look.
If he's like a number 12 receiver, bro. And Tyreek Hill is just really, really fast. Be like,
That's all it takes is football. It's not basketball, nigga.
all right, but I'm saying it's
Fastest nigga-
better route runners. It's niggas that's bigger. Like, I mean, like, he
And-
got
and
Sure,
niggas.
he's 26.
He 26.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Answer like Sam.
Like, come on, B. He came out young.
No, we're not gonna
Have we come
shortchange
to
Mahomes.
have we come to a moving on point yet?
All right, go ahead, narrator.
Dog, I cannot stand sports talk. They make us do it, y'all. Because I wouldn't do it if I didn't have to. But I have to ask, Hov was in charge of the Super Bowl halftime show. What did he do? He produced it.
Yeah.
What do we think about that? Was he supposed? People expected him to have to boycott it with the rest of the black community for the next decade, and he didn't.
Yeah, Ja
and
Rule
everybody
deserves a look.
and everybody gave him backlash because they feel like he should still be boycotting. He said that's bullshit. It's done and done. What do y'all think about that? Does anybody care?
Yo, Ja Rule deserved the look. It's like, yo, what?
That's how I feel.
I don't get the Ja Rule joke.
Ja Rule
Because
deserved the
J-Lo
look.
performed, and she performed, her biggest hit was with Ja Rule.
Yeah,
And she
it
ain't
dropped.
came out.
No, her biggest hit amongst black folks is Ja Rule.
But either way, Ja Rule deserves some action.
Yo, come on, y'all know Ja's not getting.
What do y'all think about people feeling like it was too explicit?
Yo, they need to get out. Yo,
Why?
Wow, what happened? What was
Her
explicit?
clothes were explicit. Her
Word?
dance
They
was
was?
provocative
Was it-
dancing. They
Shout
feel
out
like
to
it's a family show.
That's what
All
she do.
children watch.
shout out to Jay. Like they put on
Both
a great,
of them or just?
a great halftime show.
I mean, Shakira did a little tongue joint, but that was like some shit in her culture.
They saying both of them was too freaky.
Yeah.
That shit was calm.
I
It was
know that.
not
I thought it was
crazy.
real.
There was a lot of backlash
Bring
about that.
back
People were
Ja
like,
Rule.
children watch the Super Bowl.
Ja Rule
stuff.
deserved the look on that.
Yo,
Cardi deserved the look
Yeah.
too. Cardi deserved the look.
that'd have been dope though.
Really,
Yeah.
the Grammys was
That
weird,
would've
so we have to talk about it because we have to talk about it. But I don't have nothing really to say except it was like Grammys is getting a little ghetto. I feel like B-listers are taking over because there's not really no
There was
real.
some like reality stars on that shit. Like, for
It was
real.
very weird. But anyways, what do we think about Tyler the Creator? I think that's something we need to address.
He
Facts.
shouldn't have got rapper album of the year.
I didn't.
The shit he said was
mine.
facts. He said some
Yeah.
real nigga shit.
What'd he
Like, yo,
say?
like
They put him in that category because it's basically black music.
you
so
just
they
put
feel
me
like,
in a nigga. You lumped me into a nigga category. My album was not a rap album.
wasn't,
and
it wasn't.
you lumped me in a rap
Wasn't.
urban because you're basically saying it's a polite word for this is our nigga award. You know what I'm saying? And he's fucking right.
Facts.
Totally right. There's no reason why the album shouldn't be nominated for best album for album
How
of the
does
year.
his music
or
go?
pop
Can somebody
album of
give
the
me
year.
a sample of like what is his?
Just imagine like for some modern day different like to me for real
Pharrell
shit.
type shit.
For real like a Pharrell's as big
Because
as
I'm happy.
Nah, not that for real.
Way
Like
left field for real, like Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah, exactly.
Shit like that.
Exactly like but just
Oh, okay, but that's not rap. So what would
He might
y'all?
have rapped on like
So what
two
does he want?
songs.
He wants it
songs.
to be considered. He thinks it's pop music.
It's like pop.
Just music in general.
It's just great music. That's all
Like,
you can say. It's
Well,
great
there's
music.
not a
Anybody
category
else-
for that, Tyler.
that's pop.
There's not a category.
But that's pop.
But it wasn't rap.
That
was the whole
category,
point.
yeah, that category is pop.
Oh,
If you make,
pop.
if you make a,
Popular music.
it's a popular
Pop.
music. Then it was a number one album in the country, so clearly it's popular music, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Who did he beat? Who else was up
He was in the
there?
category with J. Cole, Revenge of the Dreamers.
21 Savage, right?
Meek,
Nah, Meek. I know Meek was in there. I can't think of who else.
YB and Cordae.
YB and Cordae.
I'd have been okay with him winning.
That's one of a nigga, huh?
I'm biased. I mean, I wanted the Cole project to win because my artist was a part of the project, so she would have been a Grammy winner. So
Yeah.
I'm biased.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I think the culture wanted Meek to win.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of where Meek has been going and taking his career in a different direction. So, I mean, you know, but I also wholeheartedly agree that I think Tyler's album was great. You know what I'm saying? Earthquake is one of my favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? No cap. You know, but it wasn't a rap album. It's nothing about it as rap. Like you said, he raps on 2 songs. So it's just like, that's what it was. Like, you a nigga, we think you're a rapper, so we're gonna nominate you for best rap album.
Yeah.
That's lazy as shit. But also that's our fault too because it's not enough of us a part of the academy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when
We
I
can't
say-
get in. We can't get in.
It
The
ain't
Academy
no,
is.
it's not that necessary.
Mr. Perry said we have to recreate our own if we want to own that shit because they gotta lock the fuck up.
That's a fact.
True, that's true. But what I'm saying is, we got if we're gonna value this shit, which I agree, we should stop placing so much
You
value.
know what's
on that
funny?
shit.
Right.
The
Who
reason
said
why the
that?
Black
Did he say
Awards
that?
don't mean that much because we don't give a fuck about
Because
them.
we don't.
We win the
Exactly,
Black Awards,
we
like,
don't.
man, that's just a Black Award.
Exactly.
Fuck that
Wow.
award. I want the.
Wow,
And you know what
let's
else?
talk about it.
I'll say this too, and let me say what it is. It's not so much as just being accepted by the white people, but like when we do the Black Awards, we only nominate like outside of rap, like we only nominate the other black artists. So I feel like the Black Awards would have more cachet if they started including like white performers in some of the nominations. And so
Yeah.
even having white people pull up.
And we don't have the confidence to do
Yeah,
it
I
because
mean,
we don't
I
think
think
that
that
they
would help.
will pull up.
Yeah.
We don't
I
think
think
that they
that
will
would help.
come.
Like, granted, like it's one thing to say like, oh, we don't necessarily want to. Who gives a fuck what the white people think? But the Grammy means a lot if I was an artist, because I'm looking at like, well, damn, if my shit wins album of the year, for the white niggas to think my shit was better than the other white people, is like, they really must respect my craft. You feel me? Like, that's how I'm going in there. Like, damn, white
That's
niggas,
so true.
they pick my shit over their own people. You know what I mean?
You just want to be the best.
Yeah, I mean, like, you want to be recognized. So I think for us, if we're gonna make our shit more respected and we're gonna take our shit more serious, we're gonna have to include white artists, like, cause they make music. Like, we're gonna have to put them in the nominations, start having them pull up, so then niggas might take our shit more serious. You know what I mean?
But like, the level hip hop and black music in general is at right now, it's like shit done flip. You know what I'm saying? Bieber is beasting to be around rappers. Bieber got his song on rotation on Hot 107.9 right now. Like, we flipped it around. So if all the biggest black niggas was like, yo, I'm good on the Oscars, like, I'm not going to that, I'm going to Soul Train films. You know what I'm saying? It would flip the whole shit around. We wouldn't even have to include them in shit. It would just flip the importance around that quick.
Think about it.
It's that easy.
That is very, very, very true.
All the niggas would have to just be like, yo, I'm good. That shit's corny. That's some white people shit. And go to the Soul Train. Go to whatever. What's some nigga awards?
BET.
Yeah, BET. The Stellar Gospel shit, whatever
Because
niggas
black
got going
people
on.
own music.
Yeah,
Black people
Essence.
own the music industry. So if we were to really exclude ourselves, which we don't have the confidence to do, but if we did it, that shit would be powerful.
Stop being so thirsty to get included in their shit and be like, yo, I'm good, we're over here with our shit. And watch how the whole shit flip around.
And I would like to say, and not, my kudos to Tyler Perry because I work for him. But aside from that, he does pay all my bills. But aside from that, his movement is kind of a piece of that. He's like, when it comes to the film industry, let's get up off Hollywood. He has created this compound for, the film industry to film at. And he's like, spend money with black people, because the reality is we could take this shit over. We just don't have the confidence. And he did. I feel like he took that leap. Like, I'm gonna invest in this fucking huge land in Atlanta, the blackest city in the fucking country. and I want all the black people to come here. And I will say this, because I'm on that campus every day. The Coming to America, the Bad Boys
Bad
too.
Boys. I just saw Bad Boys.
All the black films are being filmed there, and it makes it's exciting. It's like, damn, what if we did take this shit over? And I think all it takes is confidence. It's just us feeling like we're worthy first, and then they'll follow suit because they have to, because we're superior. Yeah. And y'all know we talk about that all the time. Black supremacy is a thing. It's a scary fucking thing.
It's just like you want
but
the best
we
for
don't
your race.
be confident
That's
within our
I'm
own
not
shit.
part with the white niggas. Like, you want the best for your white people.
You can't trust what somebody else will do when they get the power. That's the scariest thing in the world. When somebody get the power, everything changes.
Yep.
The power is a different beast.
Oh yeah, and shout to Tyler Perry. He bought that land in the Opportunity Zone. Shout to Trump. Just want to throw that out there.
He does this on purpose, y'all. So ignore him. Trump
He's definitely gonna win.
Trump didn't get impeached.
He's still the president. I told y'all niggas that. I get over it.
I never thought he was gonna get
Me and
impeached.
Trump got the same enemies. Fuck out of here. But we're gonna say that for a different episode.
Let's.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Speaking of being fucking sick, we can move on to the coronavirus.
Oh.
I'm getting the mask as soon as I leave here.
That's not doing anything
Listen,
for you. You're gonna die.
no.
I'm just it make me better.
First of all, I want somebody
And I feel
to,
better. Fuck.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna keep it. I'm 1,000. Like, I'm completely ignorant. Like, and I've been in LA. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so. Like, everybody in LAX, they got the mask. Everybody in LAX got masks.
That shit
Coming right
from
from China.
Chinese niggas right
Them
there
Chinese
go
niggas
blood.
right there.
Right.
Give me the breakdown as to like the symptoms and like what is it?
From my understanding, there was like, it really derived from like, what they say, Wuhan, China. Like, there was a certain market that was selling bad. Chinese niggas eat anything.
They eat anything, rotten shit. Anything.
Rotten, they don't give a fuck. If they can fry it and they can burn it to a crisp, they gonna eat it. That's it.
Not on this show. You will not bring down a minority. Do not ever say that.
That's how they play.
That's not anything
Them
they
niggas
can
eat
fry and
anything.
burn to a crisp. They eat. No, they will not.
Them niggas eating rats.
But they was eating bats. That's how
Niggas eating rats,
how that shit started.
wolves, deer hooves, whatever, bro. Anything that got legs and a heartbeat, they gonna put it in the
Respect
pot,
to the
bro.
Asian culture
I
because
like Asians, but that's
Wildin'.
real shit. Y'all niggas know y'all, and I'm mad now because I probably can't go to China or Japan for the
if
next
an Asian
24.
said what the fuck Africans do down in Africa, we would.
I mean, not really. Like, if they're like, yo, niggas was hunter and gatherers, I'm like, yeah, some tribes are. Like, in some remote parts of Africa, they're still running around butt naked with spears. Really, like, it's not disrespect, it's just facts.
All right, so go ahead. So because this is, I would like to say this. Well, I haven't done my research on it because I've been in my own bubble, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. I know it's killing people a lot, and I know it's happening fast. Rich, what's the numbers now? Over 800 people are dead.
Cases.
20, no,
Is this in U.S.?
No, only a couple of Americans. Americans
That's
do.
dead though, not just who got it.
Oh yeah, it's like thousands of people have it. Like
So
people
what does it do? Like, what does it attack? I don't know.
it attacks you, nigga, and then you get sick. That's it.
I hate that we don't
Imagine
know.
AIDS times 10. Like AIDS give you a couple years, Corona give you a couple of weeks. Like figure it out.
They say it look like
That's
it's
not
kind of
true. I
like
don't
flu
think
vibes or something. But then like you would.
Niggas start coughing their meat. You might gotta like. Yeah.
Nah, that's probably the most Google shit in the
I hate it because I'm usually on it, but I didn't know this was on here.
I'm about to Google that shit. Corona symptoms.
I don't like Google either.
Yes,
You know I'm funny about Googling.
That shit make you sick and then you die. That's it. Like.
So there hasn't been any survivors.
I know it's people got it right now. I just see on the news. There's a cruise ship off the coast of China with 74 people on it.
They had them quarantined. They
Quarantine
wouldn't
the
let
whole
them
shit.
get off the
Hold
boat.
up. Fever, cough, shortness of breath. Basically everybody. Niggas is dying.
But you can beat it though?
Nah.
Who beat it?
Nobody
That's
beat
somebody
it.
asked. Nobody.
Nobody beat it yet. Shit
I
crazy,
mean, they
like-
said they just made a hospital for it in China. I don't know if
And
they
they-
got a
and
vaccine company or who created it yet. Like,
Imagine
whoever made the
you a
vaccine,
doctor.
I want they stock.
And like, yo, we need you at the Corona hospital.
Yeah,
What?
no. Yo, you heard the doctor that discovered it is dead now?
Yeah, he died
From
of
it?
it.
For real?
Oh shit.
But it makes sense when he's in there working on it. It's like he has
He's
more
the
of a
nigga
chance
that
of
was
dying from it
first
than
telling
us.
him about it. Like, yo, there's a new disease dropping. Like, what y'all niggas doing, bitch? This shit is real. And
That's
he's
crazy.
dead from that shit.
Damn.
But that's how you know there's not a cure, because if it was one, he would have had it.
He would have been a nigga with it, right?
That's unfortunate. I hate that. I don't want to talk. I'm mad we don't know, because I don't even want us to sit here and Google bullshit that we don't really know.
Hey, yo.
We should have looked into it.
Reported
Maybe by our
illnesses
next
have
show,
ranged from
shit will.
people with little to no symptoms to people being severely ill and dying. Symptoms can include fever, cough, or shortness of breath. Being appeared in as few as 2 days or as long as 14 after exposure. Shit is crazy.
That's scary as fuck.
What did it say?
Like between 2 and 14 days after you come in contact with the virus, that's when you know if you got it. Like,
Okay. So you don't have to always. Okay, that makes sense.
yeah, if they cough on you, something calm, go just throw it up in the air. It catches the circulation.
Okay, so moving on from the coronavirus.
Coming to an end, dog.
The way that our show is constructed, we have a producer, and he kind of gives us a treatment of what we follow to talk about. So it's interesting because as I'm looking at it, all he wrote for us is talk about was, it just says Nicki versus Meek. So I don't know where we're supposed to head with that. So I'm just gonna put it on the table in that way and say, does anyone want to speak on Nicki versus Meek?
I feel like Nicki's
go ahead.
First of all, I'm feeling yikes. It's not a black truck, it's a Mack truck.
What does that even mean?
He talking about all them calm ass bars, but go ahead.
Nicki's a better rapper than Meek. That's for one. And I'm standing by that. And there's no hate to Meek.
That's a thing.
That's a real thing.
And I love Meek
Listen,
more
alright,
than
let's be
anybody in the
real.
world.
I think Nicki's a good rapper, great rapper though. So
She makes better music than Meek at this point. We can say that.
Nicki got bars.
Nicki's a better rapper than
is
It's apples and
That's
oranges.
fucking.
We
I
can't.
say Frio. Like, what are you talking about?
She be
Like,
cold. I said she's a better rapper. I said
Nicki
she's
haven't
cold.
had a hit in forever.
Yikes is like that. I'm feeling yikes.
Meek ain't missing a minute. Like everything, Meek been popping for the past what 3 years,
That's
4
on God.
years
I mean,
straight,
Well, see,
got out right
and
now.
going up and up and up.
Wait,
wait,
He
wait.
got out right now.
He
That's
just dropped
like
with
that.
Justin
Wait.
Timberlake.
That's not what he said.
Are you dumb?
He's talking about, you mean lyrically. Like, be specific. How is she better?
I just think
Her bars.
are
He
better.
said her bars
are
is better.
more
So
thought-provoking.
whether his music
Her
does
flow is
well,
better.
whether his music does well or not.
No, I just liked it. Like on the last time, I just
You
felt it
like
come
me.
around. No, I don't. Not like that.
Freeze
Most
acting
niggas
crazy.
don't really
He's
like
the biggest Meek hater I ever met.
I
He
think
not
I-
like
Hate
that,
me.
bro.
He hate me.
What Meek do to you?
He ain't do nothing to me. I just don't feel like he's that great. Like I like Meek off the outside the studio Meek. I like what he's doing for prison reform. I like what he represents coming from the hood. He's
But
hanging out with
musically,
millionaires.
you're not-
Musically, he doesn't do it for me. Absolutely not.
Well, he has his own esoteric group.
He
We may
just
not be a part
he
of
just
it.
stopped screaming 2 seasons ago. Like don't
Screaming
forget.
was fire.
No, it wasn't.
I liked his screams too.
The screaming
Come on,
was fire.
man.
Screaming
Yo,
was
he
fire.
got one classic song intro. Outside that, it's a dub.
Which one? Both intros is lit.
The
We
one
know
that they
each other,
always
you know
play.
He's an intro nigga. Every one of his
Every
intros is
intro
fire.
is
That's his
back.
thing.
Oh,
His
God.
intros is fire. He
God.
spazzed out in the intro.
Going back to the tapes, for real.
All right, so I
Nicki's better
think
than Meek,
think
bro.
where I
She sold
think
more, she's better. So that's it.
so aside from that, I think that the topic why this is coming up now randomly is because they had got into a scuffle in a clothing store. It was Meek versus Nicki and her new man, I think.
Yeah, they got
but it was
a
actually like
match.
and it's so interesting. It's like niggas talk so much shit online, and when they pull up and meet, it's always like, damn, what the fuck is gonna happen? Now I can understand, like, you know, when it comes to your ex, you usually don't really give a fuck. So he might not even. I don't know what happened, what led up to it.
Oh, you didn't see? You're not.
I watched the issues, and then I also saw the tweets after after when they were going for
Like
each
2
other's
days
heads.
ago?
And let me just speak on that. That shit was fucked up. Like, she's saying that Meek used to beat on her and he spit on his sister on camera.
would you feel?
Hold on. And then she also said that he brought up her rape case with her brother, which I think was a stupid ass low blow.
That was wild.
And I really feel like that shit starts to get very corny. It's like, keep the fight where it's at. Like, if I give you a little bit, give me a little bit. But when I'm talking stupid shit and then you go with something so low and so deep, like, it just felt too far for me. I felt like Meek was just really wilding when he brought that shit up. Like,
you feel like
that's sensitive
all of that
talk.
outcry, like, oh, his girlfriend must be embarrassed. Like, if you was Meek's girl, would you feel embarrassed that he's arguing with his ex? on
No,
Twitter?
I think that was corny. I think I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think that.
Speak on it.
Well, okay, so I'll say this. You know how, like, when your ex got somebody and then you feel like you want to say, well, I got somebody too. Meek Low-key never really claimed his bitch until this situation, because when oh fuck. I don't know. I just think it's weird. I just feel like this was his time to mention I got a bitch too, because she's screaming her shit with her nigga.
He been alluding
Because I
to
feel
the
like
fact
he
that
never.
he had a kid on the way and shit like that. He been saying little shit, but yeah.
But when
didn't
she
come out
when
and
she
say
came
it.
out when she came out and you know and promoted her pregnancy, his account deleted. And he didn't want nothing to do with the shit. Then he comes back like, nah, I'm just playing. She's a queen. Wild shit. But now when Nicki's coming with her nigga, he's like, well, I got a bitch too. It's kind of like, Meek, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing?
Nah, I feel you on that.
It threw me off a little, but that's neither here nor there. My real issue was I feel like I hate when light fights get dirty, and I don't like when people play dirty. And we're talking about child molestation, children rape cases, and court cases.
Yeah.
That's when you know you need to shut the fuck up.
Who got dirty first? Who went
So this
first?
is what I'm saying. I think that the shit she was saying
Nicki
was
went
petty.
crazy.
She said he beat her.
But
I thought that was second.
Nah, that was early. She
Nicki dropped it.
No.
I think she went right at that.
She
At first
didn't.
I feel like she first was just keeping it like you said,
She was
like talking
keeping it
about
light.
the way he dresses and shit. Like she was
She was
doing
talking
that.
about how he dressed,
like you dress
and
like
then
a
he went
photo.
hard talking about she supports child molestation, wild, stupid shit.
And
That's
then he
when she
went
came back and was like, well, if you want to do all that, nigga, talk about you used to beat me and smack your sister. I was like, it was disgusting to watch.
Well,
I
first
hate
of
shit
all,
like
all
that.
that shit
nasty.
is none of it's clear from the beginning. Like,
None of it.
I said
None of
this
it.
from the jump. Like, I don't understand this, and maybe somebody can explain it to me on this podcast. Like, what is the deal with folks running to the internet with their personal issues, like, and telling all of their thoughts? Like, keep that shit to yourself. Like, if I got an issue with you, it's embarrassing to me going back and forth with you on the internet. Like, I think it's corny. Like, and I ain't speaking from his point of view. I ain't speaking from. I'm speaking from both of them. Like, what do you gain from doing that? Like, y'all got history. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
do that shit on purpose, bro. Like,
and that's real. Like,
I was
it's
thinking
not an
that-
accident that both of them dropped a song right after.
I was thinking that I wouldn't be
It's not an
surprised if niggas
accident.
like had a conference before like, all right, this will
It's not an accident that both of them dropped a song right. Like, yo, you high say, I'm getting a little high say. Let's do a little. You know what I mean?
because I wouldn't have listened to Nicki's song.
Let's do a little spat. Let's have a little spat.
but watch this though. But to Caleb's point though, the blows.
The
that they
rape
went
shit got
on,
crazy,
come on,
right?
yeah, that's why I think it
Yeah,
was
the
like,
rape shit got.
that's why I think this was personal.
The rape shit and you beat me shit got a little
Yeah,
crazy.
come on, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
And
what's
not
up
only
with the
that,
timing
I
of the
will-
songs dropping though?
I
Yeah,
think it was,
but-
I think it was ironic.
It was. I know for sure. It's like when
definitely
you think
ironic.
about.
That's ironic because
Listen,
both of us got songs to
when-
drop.
I think they might have played that. I was thinking that.
That's
I
not
was
so
smoking
crazy.
the other day.
Niggas drop songs all the time. I think that.
But them two ain't dropped no songs in a minute.
I mean,
I was smoking in the
That-
car, and I was having. This is when I get like the most clarity, and I was like, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Meek and Nicki, like he said, like, yo, listen, we gonna talk shit to each other. What's off limits? He was like, yo, I'm gonna bring up the
No.
kid shit.
And let me explain to you why that's not what it
They
is.
too much of a big artist for the
I hear
PR not
you.
to step in.
I hear you.
For PR not to step in and say y'all wildin'. That's why I feel like this shit might have been playing. Like I say 50%. Like with Rich. Like why not?
Let me explain something
This
of
is
what I
WWF.
think. All right. I think that sometimes as fans, we look at artists as this group of A-list celebrities and they live in a special world, but they don't. If some shit pops off between the four of us and I don't fuck with you, how that could happen very easily, it just so easily happens with them. At the end of the day, it's not Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill and everything is so strategic. That's his ex-bitch. He a nigga from Philly. She a bitch from Queens. And they going the fuck at it like everybody else, like we do with our own people every fucking day. It's not so like, everything is not really like that in that industry. Should be mad regular.
I understand that.
But
I understand that, especially, and I appreciate perspective for someone who's like been around the industry and you know what's going on. But I will say,
every time I'm gonna start calling you out.
Yeah.
Shots at me.
Yo, it was calm. It was you took a shot, but I wasn't
Ankle
trying to do
shot.
that.
Bow.
So, but I will say, like, these are both $1 million entities. Like, why is that far fetched to say that?
'Cause it's not.
So where do we draw the line?
It
Like,
looks
what's
like that on
Let me ask you
paper,
this
but it's
question:
not like
where
that.
do we draw the line at like what's for PR and what's not? Like, I see India Love post on Shade Room. She said by the poolside with Roddy. Like, you mean to tell me like that wasn't staged? Like,
so sometimes
or like the money
those
bag
things
and
can be
stallion
that.
shit wasn't
Songs
staged.
But
Right.
we can tell
That's
by
what I'm
how
saying.
disgusting
That's
why I feel like it
got
came
them.
in
After
stage.
they did that.
Listen, I think that they be going
With a
through
whole
it for real. I
rollout.
think it's regular.
I think niggas go through a shit for real, but I just feel like there's too
That
much
wasn't-
money behind both of those teams when niggas was like, would have done that before it even got to that. I feel like niggas might have said, you know what, this is what you can say, that's what I'm gonna say.
Like nobody had thought of Nicki dropping any type of
I
music.
wouldn't listen to the song if it
Was
wasn't
Nicki
for the
dropping it?
controversy.
Do we know Nicki was dropping it? Like there was no plans of Nicki dropping nothing.
I saw the snippet.
Nothing.
To
then-
give Kayla credit, I did see the
That
snippet.
was after
like a
the
week
fact.
ago. Nah, she had dropped the snippet like last
The
week.
blows were so low though, cuz.
They
Oh,
were
she
too,
been
it
dropped
was
the snippet?
disgusting. Nobody
Yeah, she
would
been
do
dropped the
that.
The
snippet.
blows were disgusting.
They was discussing.
I know.
They
That's
was.
why I don't think it was. They can't be strategic.
That's
they
some
was
crazy
just,
timing.
Come on, man. Like
That's some crazy timing right there.
I mean,
That's some hell of a timing. Either way, like, whatever. That shit, fuck them. I don't know.
I don't know. I think 50
But like, how y'all?
Copy
You
that.
feel like she should be like holding down her? She should be speaking for her nigga.
Yeah, what you mean? What's that mean? Why?
I mean,
I
I
don't
think
think
it
she
be
really
talking for
spoke for
herself.
him. Like I felt like her nigga had the energy when they seen Meek in the store.
Yeah,
like,
but why she go to why did she start Twitter fingering beefing? Like why did she go to
because
all that?
Meek
Like that picture.
like that picture. I don't know. He might not have IG. You know, blood niggas is like detached from Instagram and
He
shit.
could have made a video. He could have made a video. Hey yo, babe, record me on your put this shit on your page, yo. Let me address this bitch ass nigga one time.
He could have did that.
He could have did that. He could have did that.
Nah, Nicki's not letting that happen.
Why not? So
What?
I rather. So for one,
She's a
Can we get into how disgusting it is to sit there as a grown man as an adult with a wife and watch your wife squabble with her old work?
No,
Like,
hold on.
like, how disgusting is
That's
that?
my-
Let me be clear.
How disgusting is
But you
that?
know how girls
How
Okay, so
disgusting is that?
my friend always says this is why.
No grosser than that.
Wait. This is why a woman could never be the president because we're too emotional, and I think it works out just like that in that situation.
No, I ain't
when I see my nigga in trouble or somebody don't fuck with him, I'm constantly just here we go. I'm going to bat for him. He may not agree with it. He might be like, bitch, what did what's his name, Curry? What did he say to his bitch when she was doing wild? She's like, somebody needs to cut off our Wi-Fi. Girls just go blood first without thinking. So I'm not even gonna say that he condoned it because he probably didn't condone it. So I don't think that he should be. That takes away his makes him more of a pussy nigga. Like I think that she probably just did that shit off the strength of that's how women are when we protect things that we love.
But did she do it right away or like I don't know, bro. I just feel like I'm him. I'm not feeling none of this. I'm like
He probably
bitch,
wasn't.
You're
That's what I'm
squabbling.
like.
For one, you're squabbling.
That's my point.
You're my
Probably
wife, and you're
wasn't.
squabbling with my ex. You're squabbling with your ex.
Yeah.
And for two, you make it look like I need you to speak for me, bitch.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? If anything, when I bring it to my attention and then let me make a video
Yeah.
until that nigga pull up on me,
Niggas,
I get busy. Whatever I say.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Before you Twitter
I'm
fingers
more
for
than
me.
sure
Yeah,
that
real.
was an issue because I'm sure he already has this masculine, feminine balance complex issue in their relationship.
Yeah, 'cause
Can we
you
all
see,
agree?
he driving
so
the
I'm
whips and
more
shit like,
than
bro, you know that's
sure,
not your
Rich,
whip,
that what
bro.
you're saying has irritated. Right. I'm more than sure that what you're saying had to irritate him. That's why I don't think he should be on the song because he probably wasn't with it.
Yeah, and especially if you feel like he like that, like he give it up. And I was
Right,
like, yo,
but you
nah,
know
my
he does.
shorty's out here
I
Twitter
can believe
fingering
that,
crazy. My shorty's running around Twitter fingering with her old nigga.
That's a
Sick.
I'm so disgusted. Oh my god.
All right, well, we got to move on. I want to talk to Paul. This is your time to shine, darling.
right.
I want to talk to you about exactly what it is that you do, exactly who it is that you manage. What role do you play in artist development? Because I'm never clear on positions in the industry.
Right.
I want to know some things that you have planned coming up this year.
Okay.
let's just start there.
We can do that.
Okay, so go ahead, take it away.
Where you want me to start?
I want you to tell me about your artists. Who are they? And
Okay.
then what role do you play in their career?
Oh, okay. I think that's perfect. I can do that for you.
Okay.
No, seriously though, I'm play as the manager, business mind in terms of having like to cultivate my acts or our acts in terms of our management collective. I'm part of a management collective called the Certified Agency. I have 3 partners. Pat Dixon, who serves as our in-house attorney, Pat Afeku, and Kirsten Daniels.
Pat is my attorney too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. He also represents Caitlin. Shout out to Pat. But long story short, in the company, in terms of like, when you trying to get paid, you want to get paid, you need to holler at me. Like, you know what I mean? I negotiate most of the terms and deals for our clients. My other partners have various different roles, but I also play a role in the development in the song selection process of our artists. We have 3 artists and 1 producer. The 1 producer is Earl on the Beat, who produced the single Act Up by the City Girls, which is most platinum.
Act up, you could get snatched up.
Yeah, that.
In case you don't know.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a damn good one. A gentleman by the name of Lance Ship, who's an artist and songwriter. He's written for acts such as Ty Dolla, PNB Rock. Has a record going on A Boogie's project where he laid some background vocals and did some melody work on his project on the 14th. There's a variety of other acts as well. Another young lady by the name of Davion. She was a part of the Dreamville project. As a matter of fact, her and Chip were a part of it. Chip had a record that was on the deluxe version that dropped 2 weeks ago. But she was a part of the original on a record called Sleep Deprived, which that project was Grammy nominated. So shout out to Dreamville for having us a part of that. Mm-hmm. And another up-and-coming artist and songwriter by the name of Savannah out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, who has an amazing pen. But yeah.
Is Dreamville on tour right now?
No, they're not on tour. They have a music festival that
That's it, a music festival. Somebody invited me to that, and I was like,
it should be pretty
exciting.
dope. I haven't been. I've heard nothing but great things about it.
Yeah.
One of my good friends in the business represents Earth Gang and Jid, who are both signed to Dreamville, and you know they've been a part of it. And I hear nothing but great things. So, and I hope to be a part of it this year because of my artists being a part of that project. So.
And what else do you have going on this year?
That's about it. You know, Davion, she's going on tour next month. This month, opening on the 20th in Chicago for a young lady by the name of Baby Rose. It's going to be 6 dates. So we're going to be going from Chicago to New York to Philadelphia to D.C. Then they're going to do an international leg, which we're not going to be a part of, and we're going to pick back up next month in L.A. and San Francisco. So be on the lookout for her. She's dropping a project soon. She's amazing. I think she has one of the best voices I've ever heard in my life. I ain't just saying that. You know, I don't just talk shit just because of my artists or partners. You know what I mean? I try to be genuine and honest. Chip is another amazing artist and songwriter that people, you know, when you hear his music, you love it. He's got a very bright future. We're dropping another single on him this month.
Okay.
Probably trying to drop a project sometime spring or summer, but we just focus right now on putting out singles.
So let me ask you this: do you feel like is it more lucrative for them to do behind the scenes work, or to really just come out as full-fledged artists?
Say that again.
Do you feel like it'll be like more lucrative for them to just continue to do the behind the scenes work as far as like the songwriting and like the background vocals and shit like that, or are you really trying to push them to be full-fledged artists on their own stuff as well?
We pushing them to be full-fledged artists. The writing part and working on that tip is kind of and on top of that, most of your bigger acts that we know today on the back end, a lot of them started off songwriting. You know what I mean? That's a great way to bridge relationships.
It's a stepping stone.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't know that Future was writing for a while, like for other artists. He still wrote. You know, he's written for Rihanna. You know, he laid vocals and came up with melodies for one of Beyonce's biggest records, Drunken Love. You know, that came from a Future melody and him writing. So it's like all that stuff kind of helps propel them and grow them out, and especially working on your craft. That's why I look at it as, regardless, you know, artistry and music is a creative sport, you know what I mean? So when people hear that term songwriter, they think that it's a negative connotation to it to a degree. So you say as a writer, and it ain't, because the creative process is, you gotta be, it's collaborative. You know what I mean? That's how you make greatness.
When you
want to ask a question? I just had a question real quick.
No, go.
As far as like with the writing and like when a song comes out, can you just like explain to the people like the breakdown of who gets the most, like what percent the writer gets, what percent the vocalist gets?
That's a good question. I never understood that.
The producer and just like how the publishing works. If you can just get into that real quick.
Yeah, for sure. Like, so on a record, like technically there's two 100%, right? There's a master, and then you have this side where, you know, they're split evenly, proportionally, right? So of a record, 50% of that automatically goes to the production. All right, so whoever produces it, they're entitled to 50% of that record. Okay. They don't have 50%, right? Then you have the other 50% for the recording act and songwriter. Now, some situations and some artists, example, Mariah Carey wrote a majority of her music. So there was no songwriter. She was a songwriter and a recording artist on the record. You have other artists, I say for instance Beyonce. Beyonce doesn't necessarily write all her music. Well, that's in part because of her creative process is different, because her business is different. She got so many different other things going on, but that's just how she does her that's how she is as an artist. So it just varies, to be honest with you. So like, from a business standpoint, the bigger the record, the bigger the artist, sometimes we would take and compromise and take a lesser percentage on a record just to build a relationship. Because for me, it's like, it's a stepping stone. Like Kevin said earlier, you gotta pay your dues. Sometimes you gotta, I hate to say it when I say this because it's gonna be kind of misinterpreted. You gotta give some ass to get some ass sometimes. You know what I mean? That's life, it's give and take, that's business, you feel me? Like, you can't be so nearsighted that you don't see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Because sometimes if you get that, let's say for Beyonce, I'm a songwriter, I wrote the whole song, I wrote all 2 or 3 verses and the hook, and they give me 5% of the song, right? Yeah, to the average person, you be like, oh, you getting fucked. In my mind, no. Because at the end of the day, this one Beyonce song go 5 times platinum, change your fucking life.
Every label in the world gonna call me, yo.
You see what I'm saying?
5% of a Beyonce song is a lot, shouldn't me?
You know what I mean?
But then it's future work. They gonna be calling you like, yo, I want the nigga
Come
that
on.
wrote that shit.
Exactly. It opens up a Pandora's box, man, of opportunity. So it's like, it can, to answer your question, it can depend. It's all in what you negotiate on the back end of the split once the record is, you know what I'm saying, clear. But that comes with doing the business. That people don't, in the back end, that people don't really know about.
Okay.
Copy that. I have a question, quickly. How, when you have an artist presented to you, right? I don't even know how that process works, but let's just say someone's sitting in front of you. Are you more of the type that I see the potential in who they could become, or do you kind of like to see what they have accomplished so far and you kind of judge them based on that?
That's great you say that, because I think a lot of times people take the easier route in terms of like what you got going on right now, right in front of you, right? So for me, I gotta be a fan of your music. Like, fuck what you probably accomplished, cause like
followers,
fuck
all the accolades.
That don't really matter. Like, you know what I mean? I want to be a genuine fan of you and your music, because I gotta help you sell this. And I gotta believe it too. You feel me? When I say I believe it, I gotta have belief in it. I gotta have that. Damn.
You managing, nigga. You gotta fight for him.
Come on, exactly.
That's basically what it is. Like, yo, I'm
It is.
signing up to fight for you.
Absolutely.
Every day. So
Absolutely.
I gotta really truly believe that you are as good as I'm telling the motherfuckers you is.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if you don't, it's gonna come off. And then on top of that, when times get hard, you gonna build.
Right.
You know what I mean? So to me, there's great reward. And I think that's in all of us, building some shit from scratch. Like, don't ride the wave, you know what I'm saying? Find your own wave. You know what I'm saying? Make a wave. Shit, don't ride nobody else's wave, because that wave gonna ride out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go to shore and you're gonna be looking stuck because you can't do the shit again. So if you do something from the ground up, from the basement up, shit, you can do this shit over and over and over again. So I rather work with artists based off of what in their potential and what I see in them and me liking them genuinely, not only as artists but as people.
Wonderful. I like that. When you we're building our commercial, and every time it's funny for us because we have to have rights to music before we can use it for our show, you know. So are you gonna have like one of your artists like throw us something that we could just push and promote, and it could be like our coming on music?
Absolutely, we could definitely do that. I mean,
that's exciting.
You guys, I love you, Kayla. You know what I'm saying? You're my brother, so whatever y'all need, y'all got it for me.
Good. Glad you're part of the family.
Sure.
And now we can move on to some family shit. Our show is called We're All Set. Paul, and I know you watch every episode, so I know you know what to do. But the way that this works is everyone goes down the table and says what we're all set on. So we'll start with Free.
I'm all set. I just want to say I'm all set on y'all bitches that think that.
Oh God, get me out of here.
If you're not cooking, just think, oh, I got a job, I don't gotta cook, I'll be tired and all that other corny shit. If you're not cooking, I'm not going for it. My grandmother worked 9 to 5 every day of her life, making $5 a week, and she was making sure I had food, me had food, she had food. My ass uncles that was staying there, and my little cousin. He
just said some real shit.
For 2 niggas, me and you, cause you had a little 8-hour shift. I'm not going for it, and I'm buying the groceries. If you're not cooking, don't even waste my time. Like, it's just corny. That's not coming this time around. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I agree. That's some real shit. Women have to cook, and I have to say this. Luckily, Free is my good friend. He's my brother for years, and he's the one who put that fire under my ass. Like, no, you gonna cook. I'm gonna pull up with the groceries. You gotta learn how to cook. And I will say this, ladies, it works. When you tell a man that you can cook and you can actually produce, it will definitely keep a nigga around. So thank you, Free, for giving me that gem. And now he's giving it to you guys. And I think that y'all should be grateful for that because it's very true.
Cook more, hoes.
Cook, women, please.
Women,
Don't say. Rich, you want to go ahead with your We're All Set? What are you all set on?
Shit, I don't even got. I'm really just saddened for the shit I seen last night. I'm all set on North Carolina basketball.
Oh my God.
Rich, make this quick, cause come on. It sounds like everybody's about to get excited about it.
I gotta let this shit go, B. Like, what are we doing with ourselves, B?
It's Cole Anthony been hurt.
What are we doing with ourselves? Like, I don't know if it's the recruiting. I don't know if it's just a lack of overall effort. Cause y'all niggas, who's the trainers? Like, who's guiding these little niggas in the off season? Like, what's going on,
we
B?
lost a close one. We got jerked, but I mean, overall, Cole Anthony, when you don't got your star, you're not gonna win games. Simple.
He played last night.
He played
last night, but they lost close. But the reason why they record overall
he ain't been playing.
He ain't been playing.
Well, we weren't that good from the beginning, though.
Yeah.
So it is.
I mean, we'd be over 500.
Yeah, it's really disgusting.
You're not even ranked. Like,
And I got a bonus. I'm also all set on Kobe's pilot. I'm good on that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
We don't know what happened though. We don't know what happened because
he blew it.
The audio, everything sounded really great. It could have been a technical thing with the plane. The company.
They said there was no engine failure. It said old Kobe pilot fucking up, man. I seen a news report the other day.
They said the fog hit. He couldn't maneuver.
Man.
Like they're all
you do this shit, man. This is what you do. Body Kobe, dog, and the kids.
His family.
Whose family?
The pilot's family.
I mean, it's bad for them. Niggas,
Copy.
but like,
the fuck?
They lucky niggas is not like
they probably are going through that.
Crib,
they probably are going through that. That's this whole situation.
Nigga, your pops killed Kobe, nigga. Like, it's on site for you.
Richard.
I'm just saying.
Okay, we gotta move on. Please, Paul, take it away.
If you going to school with that little nigga, how do you feel? Like, oh, your pops killed Kobe, fam. Like,
Rich, his daddy is just as important as Kobe.
No, he's not.
Oh shit, get me out of here.
He's not.
Please go, Paul. What are you guys know? You guys.
I want to say somebody said this though, but I gotta say it just for my own. You know what I'm saying, mental.
Yeah.
I'm set on these ridiculous lashes, yo. Like, oh my God. Like, for real, like, I'm so sick of that. Like, I've been seeing.
Zoom in on me. Because. Are you? What made you think of that? What made you think of that?
No, you good. No, you good.
Okay.
But there's there's a chick right now, right? That sweats she's so bad on the ground. I seen her. She's really cute. You know what I mean? It ain't even all that. You kind of capping it, but it's just like you got bats sitting on your motherfucking eyes. Like,
Yeah.
I just
Lashes
can't.
is too much. Y'all bitches going overboard and y'all look weird. Y'all
I
look
don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, just keep it calm. Like, I ain't saying this. Lashes ain't nothing new. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just keep it calm. Keep it
They get
relaxed.
longer and longer.
And they get longer and longer and
And
longer.
they coming out with more elaborate face
Yeah.
paint. Like, come on, man. I just never seen you regular. Like, you just got elaborate 15 shades on your face.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And listen. I like women. I love y'all. Like this is not a bashing women.
I love
segment.
Yeah, no.
Like for real, I genuinely love the presence of a woman. You feel what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like, but baby, you
Don't
don't gotta
overdo
do
it.
all that.
You don't.
You trust me. I don't care. Like
Yeah.
I really don't care.
It's not for me, is
It's
it?
just, I hope
It can be for me.
She
I
said
hope
they,
it's
they
not
say
for
it
me.
enhances beauty, but I don't understand that logic. Like,
Cool.
Okay, so this is the issue, and this not only with lashes, this is with all types of things, even with hair weaves. You know, girls are also wearing the big lace front wigs.
Right.
It's like they know what they're trying to do, but they just don't get it right. The same way you can go shopping and your shit just don't come together correct. It takes time to learn that, and the eyelash industry is old to the old white women, but it's new to us in this urban community. My mom didn't wear lash strips, so we're kind of that generation bringing that in. So we're trying to perfect it. So we had the strips were popping. Now it's more the eyelash extensions, which is two different things, you guys. It's almost like one is a lot more expensive. One like my lashes cost $250 every time they apply. But there are also the $199 eyelashes that can get a little, like, they look heavy.
That the mink
So women are just learning how to do it right.
I don't know.
Well, no, see, mink is a texture that you can get it put in all types of ways. But women are learning the same way y'all don't know. Like, women are we're figuring it out. Okay. So I do hate it, and it is bad. But it's almost like seeing a nigga in the gym and he's lifting wrong. It's like, my nigga, that's not how you do it. So we're just trying to we're all trying to get on the same.
Women think
Women think that when niggas in the gym supposed to look like
yeah, like.
You know how when somebody's lifting something, but he's about to strain his neck because he's not doing it right? Doesn't that happen?
I mean, it does. But the
Probably,
women,
yeah.
y'all know that. The women
No,
know
I
that.
would never know. I would
Okay,
literally
yeah.
never know. But I'm just saying, the same way you wouldn't know when lashes were like what a woman
Oh, you
could
saying
do.
niggas know what niggas know what
okay.
nigga not
Y'all,
doing.
so that's how we look at it. So we're
Okay.
all trying to get on the same accord. We're all trying to get it right. But
Okay.
you're right, it is disgusting. And I like to piggyback off of that with my We're All Set. It was something that Paul said earlier that I thought he was going to touch on, but since he didn't, I'm going to steal it.
Okay.
He said he doesn't like when women look different on internet than they do in real life.
Facts.
And I'm all set on that. Because let me tell you something. I tell myself this all the time. If you have 100,000 followers, that's 100,000 people that see your shit. But how many of those people do you actually ever really see? So I'd rather look good to the 100,000 than to get myself to look right to the few people that I actually know. So, but it's a lot of it comes with like editing, and you can really alter yourself to look like anything in a photo. So you take the picture, you edit it up, you look beautiful, and then you let all those people see you. But the reality is the people around you are more important, queen. So when you, instead of the energy that you put into like smoothing out your face or art or sucking in your stomach or whatever you do in your edit, do that shit in real life and make yourself the best version of yourself.
Oh, God.
So now let's get into like the clear your skin or go to the gym, get your abs right, diet, do that shit in real life so you don't have to filter. And I'm working on it myself, but that's something I'm telling myself, and I just want y'all to grow with me. So that's how we're gonna end the All Set segment. The book of the week this week is called The Untethered Soul. It was a gift of mine that I received for Christmas from Sarah Vivon, my bestest friend. And let me say something. It was amazing. And I told myself I was going to start giving you guys more of a variety with literature, but I don't promote books that I don't read. And the books that I read, it's a small, like, I'm really into what I'm into. So I am going to come a little bit, because my last book I told you guys was The Seat of the Soul. The Seat of the Soul. If you haven't gotten it, you still have to. Untethered Soul, same type of idea. And it's just impeccable. It's empowering. And it would literally take me a half hour to even give you the gist of it. But it's an easy read. Anyone can comprehend it. And I can attest that it will change your life and your perspective in everything that you do. So I highly recommend it. Anything anybody else want to say? Buy our merch.
Yeah.
This is on sale. That's on sale. Rich, show me your phone case. That's on sale. Support us. Dad hats, everything you want. Put it up. We gonna get you right, Paul. We about to,
sure.
and your artist. We gonna
What's
get
the
everybody
website?
right. The website is we'reallset.com. As soon as you go on there, it's lit from there. That's all. We really went over our time today, guys, so we're going to leave. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being a part of our movement. 21 episodes down,
Like,
a million more to go.
subscribe,
Please
follow,
leave a
all that
comment.
shit.
All the bitches talking shit in the comments about me. I'm just playing, but I am upset about it. But thank you guys.